Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode. This is episode number 76, and today we are returning with the biggest episode of this series so far. Big words, but believe me, they are totally justified, because today we've got a triple header, and again, it's unbelievable, man. What games we have today, what games we've had in the recent episodes. To recap the last one, what a big episode it was as well. We started with a 1-0 loss at home to Chelsea in the Premier League. Massive loss, that one. And then drew 1-1 away at Old Trafford against Manchester United. Slipped down the table so far to the point where now we're 5 points behind Spurs, just 7 games to go. But the third and final game was a massive win. No wins in our last 4 games, but in this one, we beat Bayern Munich by 3-1 in the Champions League quarter-final first leg at the Kirklees Stadium. Our first win since our win over Barcelona 2 episodes ago away from home in Spain. This was a huge victory. And in today's episode, well, this is why it's the biggest episode of the series. We've got Spurs away at Wembley in the Premier League in the first game in a massive title clash, this one here, where if we don't win, we may as well get a title to Poch's boys. Then Bayern Munich in the week away at the Allianz Arena in the Champions League quarter-final second leg. And our third and final game, it's Poch's men again. Spurs at Wembley, but this time in the FA Cup semi-final. So no doubt, biggest episode of the series as we try and keep our dreams alive of perhaps a treble in Season 4. We need to win all 3. Let's come through. Spurs first, Premier League title clash.
What a pivotal game this can be in the season. The top 2 are going to sort it out in a match here and maybe sort out the title in doing so as well. Join us as we bring you all the action from Wembley, and it's live.
So this is it then, biggest Premier League game of the season so far, and one of the biggest, if not the biggest, in the entire series as well. It's Spurs away at Wembley in the big title clash. 7 games to go, they're 5 points clear, and what a massive match this will prove to be. Spurs lining for the 4-2-3-1, Lloris in goal, back for Theo Hernandez, Sanchez, Rugani and Michel Weiser, with Danny Garcia and Victor Wanyama the DM, Son on the left, Mkhitaryan on the right, but sadly in this game, Poch has decided to play the dynamic duo. Dele Alli, the attacking midfielder, and our arch nemesis throughout the series, Harry Kane, the striker today. And as for our lineup, this game coming just a few days after the Bayern Munich first leg and a few days before the Bayern Munich second leg. Quite a few tired legs, so quite a few changes. Hudson back between the sticks, back for Sessegnon, Keane, Twansby, and Jespersen at right back. Kings on the left, and Kachunga, who scored off the bench in midweek, gets rewarded with a start in the right-hand side today, because he normally performs so well in the big games. And Marty and Keita through the middle, a really good high-energy duo, with Vitinho the centre forward, and Moses, back-to-back Golden Boot winning the striker today. It is the biggest game of the season, the Premier League. It's Spurs away. Realistically, they'd take the point, but for us, we can't take that. We need all 3 points to have any chance of getting back into this race and possibly retain the title. Spurs first game. What a massive game. Come on, Huddersfield Town. And I'm feeling quite optimistic after the win in midweek against Bayern as well. Obviously, he hadn't won since the Barcelona game last month in March, so that was a massive pressure-relieving victory, that one. It does give us some confidence going into this match, but haven't won in the Premier League now for over a month. And that is really worrying. I mean, you know, we were top of the table. We were a few points clear, but now the situation we are in is a precarious one. And this game, this is our last chance, I feel. To have any chance to win the title, we have to win today. As Sessegnon plays it into Moses, and Moses will find space to let fly blocks. But it's Vitinho! Oh, get in. What a start. Vitinho fires it home. A massive stroke of fortune, but our player of the season gives us the lead. Perfect start at Wembley. We're in dreamland. Spurs 0, Huddersfield 1, but for Spurs, I mean, you feel a bit sorry for them, really. Moses shot cannons off Rugani, and eventually it's turned in to the back of the net by Vitinho on the volley. Lovely strike 1-0, but a real stroke of luck. Simon through to Bradley's onside there, and Bradley goes inside. 2-0 to Huddersfield Town. Bradley busts out the dab. What a start to this game. We've had some bad luck this season, but also an awful lot of good luck. The first goal, very fortunate, but the second one, what a goal from Bradley King. 13 for the year. You made him an inside forward this season, and you called it spot on. A wonderful strike into the top corner. Spurs 0, Huddersfield 2. Pinch me, I must be dreaming. What a start to the big title clash. It's actually 14 goals in the Premier League for Bradley as well. I was wondering whether he'd be isolated out on the wing, but instead, you guys, you know what you're doing, man. I've got to come to you for tactical advice more often. I mean, seriously, you know what you're doing. He's been a brilliant inside forward this year. 14 Premier League goals, and he doesn't look like stopping as Kachunga finds Moses, who's also not going to stop. Oh, but Lloris makes the save, and then Vitinho has his effort blocked by Visor. This has been an amazing start, man. Seriously, 25 minutes into the game, it's all Huddersfield in the big title clash. We're leading by 2. Spurs are shell-shocked. Kachunga down the right-hand side. Can he cross? He can. Moses can't get there. Vitinho. Keita. Oh! So close to 3-0. Still, the lead is 2 as we come towards the end of the first half. Spurs have really been camped in their own half for the most part here. We have been absolutely sensational in this game. Absolutely amazing. And it makes me wonder why we haven't been playing like this in recent weeks in the Premier League and why we've allowed Spurs to get this 5-point gap. But as things stand, we're cutting it to 2 with a really good performance. First half done, and it could not have gone better. I'd have planned it myself. Spurs 0, Huddersfield 2. We have to win tonight to have any chance of retaining our title. And at the moment, we're 45 minutes away from doing so. Our defence has been rock solid. Our attack's been unstoppable. What a first half. More of the same in the second. And we'll be picking up a massive 3 points. Hudson to Kachunga. And Kachunga, who once again has stepped up in a big game, finds Moy through to Grealish. And Jack Grealish on the ball. Finds Aaron Moy. The Australian gives it to Kachunga. Kachunga spots Moses here. Oh, it was behind him. He could have been through there. But Kachunga gets it back down the right-hand side. Back inside to Moses. Takes it in his stride. Can he dink one? Oh, Lloris punched it away. Amati. Moy. Bradley. 3. Game over. Game over. Huddersfield Town are going to claim an absolutely massive win here at Wembley. And in a game where we had to win to have any chance of retaining our title come the end of the season, we've been lights out, an inch perfect. A brace for Bradley King in a 3-0 rout at Wembley. We knew what was at stake. We knew the pressure. We responded to it perfectly and played out of our skins. 3-0. What a massive victory this will be. Moses to Moy. Maybe a chance here for a 4th goal as the Australian finds Moses through to Grealish. And out wide is Kachunga and Moy. He'll go to the former. Into Moses. This could and really should be 4. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Spurs 0. Huddersfield 4. I love this team with all my heart. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. The biggest game of the season, one of the biggest of the series, and we're going to come through with a 4-0 victory at Wembley. We haven't won in the league in over a month. We come to the nation's capital, 5 points behind Spurs, and we absolutely thumped them. 4-0. What a win! You can talk about our attack until the cows come home, but as the subs run onto the pitch to celebrate with the team, I want to give special praise to Michael Keane, Axel Tawansby, Jespersen, Raphael off the bench, and also Sessegnon as well, for an amazing clean sheet and an amazing win. 4-0 the final score. We had to win today. Otherwise, our title dreams would have gone, and we did win, and what a win. This will go down as one of our best wins of the entire series. 11 shots, 9 on target, and 55% possession compared to 1-0 and 45%. We thumped Spurs today. They weren't prepared for this. They looked at our league form and thought, oh my goodness, these guys are terrible. They won the title last year via a fluke, but this year they're nothing. But today, we show we're far from nothing. We're a unit, we're a team, we're together, and we're strong. Michael Keane was brilliant today. He's been really poor this season, to be fair, for the money we spent. Not really looking like a valuable investment, but today, amazing when it mattered most. And I want to give everyone man of the match. Every single player played so well in an amazing 4-0 win. I love this team. We're still in the title race. The gap gets cut to 2 points. What a massive, massive victory. That was amazing. And look at what the board say to me after the game as well. No praise for orchestrating that amazing 4-0 victory after a really poor run of league form and our last chance to retain the title. No, they just say, as we discussed at the beginning of the season, investing in our youth development was an important goal for the club. At this moment, it looks like we may not hit our mark. Lads, I don't really care, to be completely honest. We just beat Spurs in the massive title clash. Give me some credit. So after that huge win against Spurs and back-to-back massive victories as well, we now take on Bayern away in Germany, hoping for for another famous night on the road in the Champions League. Bayern Munich, of course, are trailing by 3-1 on aggregate heading into this game, so need to score at least twice tonight if they are to go through. Their team is the 4-2-3-1 we faced a week ago at the Kirklees Stadium, with no change, I believe, to the team at all, I don't think. But as for our team, we want to get them playing a 4-4-1-1, but due to so many games coming thick and fast, we need to keep on rotating our squad and keeping everyone fresh. So for the game, Hudson in goal, but for Jespersen, Keane, Twansby, Noddy Barger at right back, with Sisto on the left, Malcolm on the right, Davis and Cater in the middle, Vitinha centre forward, and Mooney the striker. And Bradley King not involved in the matchday squad at all tonight. He's going to be rested for the Spurs game on the weekend after scoring 2 against them just a few days ago. So Bayern Munich, second game today, clean sheet, and we're through. Let's go get it. You might notice today I'm trying to be a little bit quieter because I've been shouting quite a bit in the recent episodes, and that's not really my style. I know for modern day YouTube I sort of need to do that a bit more, but I'm trying to be a little bit quiet because I know that at times it can be a little bit too loud in the microphone, so just downplaying things a little bit. In the moment, the calm, cool approach is helping us get the wins, so hopefully in this game as well, just a relaxed style of commentary, despite my heart beating so loud and so quick, will help us get another big win here, and three as Fernandes gets on the ball and looks for some space to shoot and does find some, but Hudson makes the save. Well done, young man. Chelsea have just gone 1-up away at Wembley to lead by 2-1 now in that Champions League quarter-final tie as well. And if they win, that will be back-to-back losses for Spurs for the first time this season, and that will be great confidence for us going into the game on the weekend against them in the FA Cup semi-final. So at the moment, Chelsea doing us a big favour there. Well done to Conte and the boys. This Twansby keeps holding the ball and almost got in trouble. It finds Jespersen, and Jespersen tries to link up with his fellow Dane down the left-hand side. Sisto sent down the left. Oh, Vitinha, I see ya. Oh, great save by Neuer though. And then Malcolm's shot, easily caught by Manuel at the near post as well. Vitinha peeled off his man. Good shot. Great save with the German though. If that ball goes in, that could be good night Bayern. That's the thing as well. A clean sheet will send us through, but if we get an away goal, Bayern will need to score 3 goals on the night, which they're more than capable of doing. They've got the team to do that, and our defence has been suspect in recent weeks, despite the clean sheet and the excellent performance in the last game, but I can't see them doing it. So a goal, and I'd say we're basically through as Oli Barger finds the handsome man through the gap to Vitinha. He'll give it him back, and Davis now finds Jespersen with the fake shot, round 1, looking for Vitinha, flicks inside to Mounier. It's Steve. Oh, and Neuer parries it and makes the save, and then pounces on the rebound as well. It's been a very good first half from us. Still 0-0. I'll take the result, but with 45 minutes to go, I feel if Bayern score, they'll probably score again. So I think we need a goal to settle some nerves. 40 minutes away from a place in the Champions League semis as Jespersen does so well there. I love this youngster. And now Sisto finds Vitinha. And maybe a chance here as Malcolm is running down the right. It'll come through Mounier first. It's Cater, sorry. It's Cater. Naby Cater. Oh! Club record signing, Naby Keita makes it Bayern 0, Huddersfield 1, and I think that's going to do it as well. They'll now need 3 goals in 38 minutes, otherwise they're going out. Mounier to Keita, who storms forward, club record signing, worth every single penny. Bayern 0, Huddersfield 1, and I think we're through to the semis, come on! Bar an almighty collapse of epic precautions, we are surely there. Bayern 0, Huddersfield 1, 4-1 on aggregate as Keane heads it away. This man has picked it up and then some. He was tormented by Dembele against Barcelona, but he's used that as motivation, come back stronger, and been sensational in these 2 games. As Sisto tries to release Grealish, Saul is there, but then Grealish wins it off him. Jackie boy, Mounier, off the post. That would have been the icing on the cake. It's not going to matter. We're still going through, but so unlucky, Steve. One final chance for a consolation goal for Bayern. Gnabry and Insigne tackled by Jespersen, and that is going to do it. Huddersfield Town are into the Champions League semi-finals for the first time ever. We took out Barcelona. We take out Bayern Munich. 4-1 on aggregate. What a performance over 2 legs. An amazing victory. Wasn't exactly a classic tonight in Germany. Not really fussed though. We knew if we kept a clean sheet we'd go through. We did just that. And we got an away goal for our troubles as well that cemented the progress to the Champions League semi-finals. A win in Germany. It's 3 wins in a row in 3 massive games games as well. And for man of the match, despite Keita getting the goal, I'm going to give it to Michael Keane, who's really stepped it up in the past couple of games. And again, after being tormented by Dembele, he was haunted by the Frenchman. Now he's giving nightmares to attackers. A wonderful display at the back from the boys, a wonderful win. And Chelsea have knocked out Spurs as well. Everything's coming up for the Terriers right now. And since our ties were played on Wednesday as well, that now means that the Champions League semi-final draws have been made instantly. So let's find out who will be taking on in the semi-final ties then. We've taken out Barcelona, we've taken out Bayern Munich, but who is it going to be in the Champions League semi-finals in our first ever CL semi-final appearance? Let's find out together. I know Chelsea's still in it, not sure about the other teams, and there we are. We've got Manchester United in the Champions League semis, and I have to say, out of all the teams we could have faced, that's the one I would have wanted. Right now, they are below Chelsea in the table. They're, of course, below us in the table as well, of course. Real Madrid will take on Chelsea, we'll take on Manchester United. 3 English teams still remain in the final for Manchester United Champions League semi-finals. We had 2 tough draws before. This is still a very tough draw, but it's the one I would have wanted. Get in. And Paris Saint-Germain taking note of our good back line at the moment, trying to put in a bid for Sessegnon, unsettle my players mid-season. Hands off, lads. Okay, Ryan is staying here. We've been training him quite a lot, if you guys have been noticing, in our left-back role. Now to an 83 rated player as well. He's going nowhere, man. Ryan's been great this year. Ryan's been great since we signed him way back when in season 1.
Well, we're down to the last 4 in the Emirates FA Cup. It is the game that's awful to lose, but wonderful to win, the semi-final.
And now we enter the third and final game of the biggest episode of the series. It's Spurs once more, but this time in the FA Cup semi-final, once again at Wembley, as we try and keep our domestic double and perhaps our treble dreams alive as well. Heading into the game, same team as the one that beat them 7 days ago here, but just 2 changes. Hart is going to come back in goal, as he's our FA Cup goalkeeper for Hudson, and also Odibardi will start a right back instead of Jespersen in this game. And as for the Spurs team, I believe their team is the exact same as the one that got thrashed by us 4-0 last week as well. So not much experimenting in the lineup, and hopefully that will mean no change in the performance and no change in the result as well. Spurs third and final game, FA Cup semi-final. We want to retain this competition, so let's get the win, beat Poch again, and make it through to the FA Cup final. Come on, the Terriers.
Here's a couple of players who you might keep a special eye out for today. Alan Smith's certainly going to do that.
Well, 2 excellent attacking players we are treated to seeing. I'm really enjoying good seasons, and I'm expecting a bit more of the same today.
There's no rest time between now and the end of the season. We've got Newcastle in midweek as well, so the players need to show great fitness and energy out there if we are to get through and we are to keep our magic treble dreams alive as well. Good stop by Joe Hart early, denying Harry Kane, who was anonymous in the game to start today's episode off, but starting off much better. Still 0-0. We know Lightning is not going to strike twice. We're not going to thrash these guys comfortably again. This is going to be a much more competitive game. As Keita finds Vitinho. And Vitinho has Moses running through. He pokes him through. Rugani's playing catch-up. Moses from a tight angle. Lloris with a save. Bradley King on the rebound, though. And Bradley has done it again. He Spurs his tormentor. Huddersfield 1, Spurs 0. Bradley King is royalty. What a start for the boys. Moses gets in behind the back line, smashes one, and Lloris makes the save. But Visor even, lost flight of the ball in midair. But Bradley King didn't. Put his laces through it, puts it into the back of the net, past Lloris's despairing dive. Huddersfield 1, Spurs 0 at Wembley. Once again, a perfect start. King to Moses now, a great through ball. Vitinho could be through here. Vitinho could be through. Hernandez to beat. He's beaten him. Vitinho, penalty. Penalty. Lloris brings him down. Wonderful solo run from Vitinho. Is that Lloris off? Is that Lloris off? It is! Hugo Lloris sent off as well. The first time I've seen a goalkeeper red card in FIFA 18, and I think as well, the first time I've seen a red card in the entire series. I don't remember one, but Lloris is off. And on comes Paulo Gazzaniga wearing the captain's armband. Oh, God. I don't want to score now. Moses, our normal penalty taker. Where is he? There he is. Oh, God. Paulo. Moses, put it in top corner, mate. Oh, it's off the bar. Oh, it's off the bar. It's off the bar. Distracted by Paolo Gazzaniga's good looks. Moses hits the crossbar. Second penalty he's missed in a row. And it's still 1-0. A lifeline for Spurs. Kachunga, Moses, and Gazzaniga is there again. Paolo Gazzaniga, hero. And now villain, maybe? Moses had a 100% record from penalties, but now he's missed 2 in a row as Amarty's header is tipped over by Paolo Gazzaniga. Look at him. Still 1-0. And from now on, I'm letting Vitinho take the penalties. He's missed both his last ones now, Moses. First one over the bar, second one onto the bar. So I think Vitinho should be our regular penalty kick taker from now on. But I think he would have scored had Gazzaniga not came on, man. It's a blessing in disguise that Lloris got subbed off. Gaz is too good. 26 minutes to go. Game not over yet. Oh, what a fine save by Paolo Gazzaniga again. And the reason the game's not over yet is because Paolo has come off the bench and is single-handedly keeping Spurs in the FA Cup at the moment. Paolo's been unbelievable. Greenish with the corner again. Bradley, and again, he's denied by Paolo Gazzaniga. 14 minutes to go. Amarty wins the header. We're surely going to do it. We're so much in control at the moment. As Grealish finds Kachunga, and this will be the game. Elias Kachunga. It's over. It's over. Paolo Gazzaniga is finally beaten, and Elias Kachunga has done it again. Super squad player, 6th man of the year. Elias Kachunga never leave Huddersfield Town. Grealish to Elias, who fires at home. Gazza finally beaten. Huddersfield 2, Spurs 0. We're into the FA Cup final, baby. Told you these career mode episodes are unmissable right now, and that is an understatement. Kachunga releases Grealish, and this should be free. Jack Grealish is a spot Connor Chaplin. I'll give it to him. Connor, 3-0. Gazza gets a touch, but Connor Chaplin does what he does best, and that's come off the bench and wrap things up for us. It's 3-0. We're going to get the win, thoroughly deserved. Grealish with the selfless assist, and Connor Chaplin beats Gazza just about. And despite Paolo's heroics, he can't put the team on his back and send them through to the final. It's us going through. Oh, and Bradley's got a knock as well. When did that happen? Coco, Harry Kane, and Mkhitaryan scores 3-1. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic episode this has been. And that's going to do it then. Final score at Wembley. A thrilling finale, but we've done it. We've beaten Spurs back to back. We've knocked them out of the cup. We're still 2 points behind them in the league, but a massive victory for us. It is 4 on the bounce. What a great episode today. 3 amazing wins. And this was a bizarre game, to say the very least. 3-1 the final score. We should have scored more goals, but you know the reason we didn't? Is because Paolo Gazzaniga came off the bench and had the game of his life to keep the scoreline respectable. He was unbelievable in this game. Paolo, mate. Seriously, we still love you, despite trying to stop us from going through. But man, the match could go to Grealish for 2 assists, a nice selfless one at the end as well. King got a goal too. But, you know, I think I'm going to give it to Gazza. I really am, because had Gazza not made all those saves, we would have won this game like 6-7-1. Paolo kept the scoreline respectable, and for a long time, kept Spurs in the tie. Gazza, mate, I still love you. But that will end today's episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode, and what an episode this has been. What an incredible weekend of episodes as well, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed them all. Thank you very much for watching this one. Please do drop a like if you did enjoy the fantastic episode. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic Sunday, and I will see you for the next episode of the Huddersfield CM very soon, featuring the first leg of our Champions League semi-finals against Manchester United as well. Bye.